Well, good afternoon, guys. Well, I'm just going to head off now for an overnighter. So, not far away. Been there before. I'm just going to nip up Tesco's and get some essential supplies. Something for breakfast and some crafty beers. So I'll bring you back later when we're on the road. Yeah. Cheers for now, guys. Well, we're en route now. It doesn't take that long to get there. It's about 15-20 minutes. Just been up Tesco's, as I said. Got some bits and pieces. Weather's really nice at the minute, but there's rain forecast later on today, so and it's about 4 or 5 hours worth of rain, so see if we can get the tent up before it starts raining. Nice at the minute though. Still only 14 degrees though. It's Friday today. God, having the nights got cold. 6 degrees last night it was, and certainly feel like autumn's on its way with a rush. Anyway, bring you back later when we get to the place. Cheers now. Well, it didn't take long to get here, so the weather's still looking okay. I'm going to bring you around and see if we can zoom in a bit. So we're going to be camping over in those a forest over the back there. I'll bring you back later, guys. Well, clouds are gathering, so we'll get moving. We'll get set up. Oh, let's get this camera sorted out. Right, trying out a new camera. This Sony HDR 410. It's not 4K. It's only a full HD, but so it's pretty good. But it's difficult to move around in your hand. Anyway, looking nice at the minute. Yeah. Just, yeah, the reason I bought this camera is to use the zoom. It's got a 60 times zoom on it, so I'm going to have a play with that later on. And GoPro's good, but because it's wide angle mostly, and you can't zoom in on things, points of interest. So anyway, we'll move on and get walking. And that's where we're headed, over to those over to the woods there. Just, slowly zoom in and get ourselves a pitch. Onwards. Off there already. Jeez. Yeah, well, it's only pain. Lots of queues. Nice bit of Suffolk countryside for you guys. Well, I'm going to be pitched here, I think. As long as the cows don't make a noise all night. I'm sure they'll bed down, keep quiet. Anyway, Nice pitch in the wood. Get set up before the rain comes. Right, let's get the tent off, start getting pitched. There we go then. That didn't take long. Very easy to pitch. Good little tent. We'll see what happens when the rain comes later. Now I got the bedding set up, bags lofting up. I brought the down bag, Everest down bag, because so it's going to be a chilly night again. So I'd rather be slightly too warm than too cold. So yeah, got the ultralight mat, which is pretty good, and we've got the Coro stove and the Alt Kit cook set, so all standard stuff really. But what we got here then, so got some craft beers for later on, so we'll run through. So we've got a Snake Dog IPA, that is, ouch, that's 7.1, and we've got a Brooklyn East IPA, just there, that's 6.9. They're all quite strong, I didn't realise. Mama's Little Yellow Pills, that's about 5 I think, yeah, about 5.5, and a Redwell West Coast IPA, which is about 5%. So that's what we got for later on. Probably be tent bound later, so yeah. See how this looks. That's better. You can see me now. I've got to stop looking at the screens. I'm not used to that now. I've been having a GoPro. So look at the lens. So just about sorted out. Just going to get a few more bits in there, and then we'll be sorted. So if it does start pouring, it won't matter too much. I'll just get in the tent. The other thing, I couldn't find me bob. My bob's gone missing, so I had to bring a sort of gadgy torch. I'll find it. My lad borrowed it for his camper van, for the pop top on his camper van. I know he gave it back to me, but I don't know what I've done with it. So all else fails, I get another one. But I like those little Alt Kit bobs; they're pretty good. I'll give you a little look around. Swing around here, sort this thing out. Still getting used to this this camera. It's pretty good though. Yeah, we've got a bit of sunlight coming through there. That's rather nice. And yeah, very nice. So the reason I got this camera is we've booked to go to New Zealand. Yeah. And it's going to be for Penny's 60th. That's the reason we're going, really. Well, not the reason we're going, but it's one of the reasons. So it's a big trip, and it's going to cost a bit of money, but we always wanted to do it. I've always wanted to go. So we're going in March 2018, all being well. Touch wood. And yeah, March 28th for 3 weeks, and hiring a camper van. And a tour of South Island, starting in Christchurch, finishing in Christchurch. So yeah, it's going to be really good. So this camera is going to come into its own when we go there. I should take the GoPro as well, but we'll probably use this mostly. It's a nice bit of dappled light through there. It's really quite pretty. Hope there's no widow makers. Anyway, I'll bring you back later on, guys, when the bar's open. And so far I'm quite impressed with this camera. It's a very nice smooth zoom on it. No jerkiness at all. That's just me holding it. Oh dear. It's absolutely lovely at the minute. Might see if I can get a lapse going soon. Anyway, the cows are all laying down, or most of them. That's a bad sign. And that does it mean that's going to rain, yeah? Oh boy. Oh well. Time for a beer, I think. Well, first impressions. They say this is sort of like a 1.5 tent, you know. Child or... Well, you could go, you know, you could get 2 adults in here top to tail. Loads of room for 1 person. Yeah, loads of room. 3-season tent. So it's just got a mesh door. But yeah, first impressions very good. Guide it out nice and wide. Just tighten the guys up. Got the pegs in, the own pegs that it comes with. I've got some elk kit pegs as well that I'll probably use as well as these or instead of these. But yeah, I mean the bathtub section comes up really high under here, even though this doesn't come to the ground like a 4-season tent. But the bathtub section, which is absolutely waterproof, and it's mucky old soil in the wood here, so it's going to get a bit mucky, but especially if it rains. Anyway, yeah, all good. It's more like it. Loads of deadfall. It's pretty dry actually. So, you know, we've had quite a bit of rain. It's yeah, pretty dry. So I can get some more later. It'll all go out when it starts pouring with rain anyway. But it's just nice to have a little bit of heat. Anyway, cheers everybody. Cheers. Very nice. Sit and chill for a bit, I think. Very nice. Happy Friday. Well, first one was very nice. So this one is Mama's Little Yellow Pils, brewed and canned by the Oscar Blues Brewery, Colorado. It's a gold medal winner. Strange. Don't think there's any brewing notes on it. Anyway, this one is 5.3. So we'll give this one a go. I'll let you know in a minute. Well, I know you can read what you want into these beers, but getting some apricot. Yeah, definitely some apricot on the nose. Caramel, toffee. Yeah. little bitter on the aftertaste. Nice for all that. Yeah. It's not as good as the IPA. Straw Dog or whatever it was, IPA. That was very nice. But then that was a lot stronger. That was 7%. So this one is a bit, still, you know, still a good strength, 5.3, but definitely a Pilsner, obviously. Yeah, definitely getting some toffee flavours. Very nice. 7. Sorry then. Yeah, that's a 7 out of 10. I don't think it's a good barbecue beer. That's what I would say. That would go down well with burgers and sausages and stuff like that. You know, perhaps a bit of you know, sweet chili chicken. That would set it off. I think it needs some good wholesome food to go with it. But it's good. I like it. Bring you out later then for another tasting session. Can't say that. Alright, cheers now. I can feel a spot or two of rain. Looking a lot greyer up there than it was half an hour ago. Ooh. Bit of deadfall I'll do for the fire. Yeah, it's looking a bit threatening now. Anyway, on a firewood hunt. Plenty about. Ooh, big bit down there, I think. Yeah, we'll have that. We'll have that. Badger. Yeah, it's coming in. Nice bit of woodland. Very nice. Very relaxing. We get out more. Definitely going to get out more now. Yeah. Sorry about the wobble. I'll turn the camera around. Try and get out once a month at least. Good for the soul. Yeah, absolutely. Right. It's going well. Can't beat a fire, can you? We've had two fires at home. Unbelievably. We had a fire in August. When it got so cold, I couldn't believe how cold it was for August. We had a fire, and we had another one last week. So, you know, keep most. Now, obviously, central heating and all that, but you can't beat a nice fire, especially at Christmas time. Get it lit in the morning before everybody gets up, so it's nice and warm in the. And yeah. I really like it. Get some good heat off of here now. The rain will soon put a stop to it though, anyway. Back to the Pilsner. Yeah, well, it's just started raining a bit heavier now. It was it was hardly anything before, just like a misty drizzle, but it's actually coming down a bit harder. I mean, I got a bit of shelter from under the trees, but I think it's going to have to be a bit of tent time soon. We'll see how it goes. I'll give it 5-10 minutes, sit by the fire, and if it doesn't pack up, then be in the tent. Don't really want to do that, but hey ho. And also this camera is going to have to go away, and I might have to go to the GoPro, but as usual I forgot to bring spare batteries. But I think I didn't get a time lapse, so earlier on before it completely socked in. So we'll see. Fingers crossed and all that. Yep. Tent time begins. Ugh. I think that's it. Fire's going out. It's getting heavier. Never mind. All sorted. Everything's in the tent. So, got the usual, bit boring. Chicken tikka and vegetable rice. Look what we found. But I like it anyway, so it's good. Suits me. Couple of beers left. Yep. Yeah. Loving the tent. It's good. See how the condensation is in the morning. Yeah. Still good to be out. Bring you back later. Hope we can get out again. If we can, that'd be good, but it doesn't. It really doesn't sound like it in a minute. Right. I hope you can see that. It's getting it's all gone a bit dull outside, a bit dark in the tent. And what we got? We're going to try this one. This is a Brooklyn East IPA. It's I can't read it without my glasses. Hang on. What have we got here? Oh, that's a bit bright, isn't it? It's all going wrong. It's all going horribly wrong. Right. 6.9. Yep, that's another strong one. So we'll give that a go. And I'll bring you back in a minute for me tasting notes. Really getting into these now. I mean, it's just, you don't have to. There's only small cans and. Oh, hello. One of the coos in the field over there. Hope they don't do that all night time. Right, so I'll give that a go and come back in a minute. Right, this one has got some tasting notes on it. It's Lumineck. I can't see anything without my glasses. Did I bring my glasses? I'll come back in a minute if I find them. Hang on. No, I couldn't find them, but I've just managed to make out that it says it's East IPA, English tradition with spirited American hops, creating an eminently balanced IPA. Sharp piney aromas with some fruit and herbal bitterness to create a supremely satisfying beer. So, hang on, let me just pop that down. Alright, let's Yeah, I'm getting a bit of pine. It is quite hoppy. Much more so than the other IPA. It's definitely, yeah, there's a bitterness on the aftertaste. It's quite gassy. A bit more gassy than the other one. Probably do better if it was in a bottle. But oh, pardon me. It's a bit too hoppy for me. I think I'll come back. If I change my mind later, I'll come back and update you, but I think I'm going to give it a 6. It's not... I'll come back when I've had a bit more, but I don't think that's going to be... I don't think it's going to be a keeper, that one. So we'll see. But keep an open mind and come back and we'll see how it goes. Would you listen to that? Ah, boy. Autumn's here. Oh, I sound like a right lump. I knew it was going to rain. The forecast was, but man, I just looked at the weather. We're going to get sort of probably about 4 hours of this before it peters out. Never mind. Cozy in here. It's all good. Try and get out later, but we'll see how it happens. Lovely jubbly. Yep, just getting the dinner on. Get the rice in there in a minute. Looking forward to it. I'm getting hungry. Great little stove. Alkit Coro. So, looking forward to it. Yeah. Bring you back later on when it's all dished up. And a little view out the window while the rice is cooking. Yeah. Looking a bit socked in, I think. Hey ho, never mind. Dinner's nearly ready. He's happy. He don't mind the weather. Yep, dinner's done. It tastes better than it looks. Tastes really good actually. It's got a lot of good spices in those. So I'm going to get stuck in and I'll bring you back later on. And last but not least, this is a Redwell West Coast Pale Ale. And it's gold winner, beer challenge gold winner, London 2016, 5-star keg beer gold award. See that there? Yep. So there's no tasting notes on the can, so I'll I'll have a little smell and a sip, and I'll bring you back with my opinion. This is the last one of the day. Right, here we go then. Well, that's nowhere near as hoppy as the last one. More malt flavours. It's very sweet, very sweet flavour. But again, it's very honey flavoured. Not much of a nose to it really, but yeah, I quite like it. Probably good, you know. I mean, it's a bit strong for a session ale, but it's quite refreshing in that you know, I've just had a curry, so that would go well with a curry, and it tends to clear the palate. So, yeah, so I'm happy with that one. I'll give it another 8, I think. Yep, I think that's a keeper. Get some more of those. Yeah, right. Let's get stuck into it then. Getting harder. Well, I have to say, excuse me, the cooked in the tent, so I mean I did have the top slipped down a bit, but absolutely no condensation at the minute. Even having, you know, done a fair bit of cooking, so I'm quite impressed with that. Yeah, lots of tent time, never mind. I think it's worse when you're under the trees. Ah, dear me. It's not looking good. It's getting heavier. I'm in my bag. Plenty warm enough. It's a good bag. Everest down bag. Minus 12, I think, comfort. So should be toasty anyway. But yeah, I think there's going to be much more to see tonight. To be honest, I'm going to go and try and wash up. Get pan sorted for tea tomorrow. But then I think that's going to be it. The light's dropping really quickly, so tent's doing well though. Definitely 3 season though, because there's too much height from the fly sheet to the ground, so you know the wind's gonna, well, not the wind, but you know you couldn't really take it out in snow because it just comes straight under the balance at the bottom. But it's certainly pretty bomb-proof the way it's designed, so no complaints. Keeping me well dry at the moment. It's just pinging off the fly sheet, so superb. Alright, so if there's nothing more to see, I'll bring you back later, but that's it for now. Well, it's all turning a bit cold, so I'll turn it off now. Got the radio on. Got my little Aldi battery pack, £10. Brilliant bit of kit. Probably all gone now, but Anyway, let's stop that before we get copyrighted. Anyway, everything's good, warm enough. I'll bring you back later. Well, at least the rain stopped. It's getting quite cold now, actually. So I think it's time to get in the bag, in the sleeping bag. Yeah, it's got to be about 6 degrees, I reckon, something like that. Anyway, see you in the morning, guys. Yeah, morning campers. That wasn't too bad a night really. It did rain on and off through the night, but I was warm enough and got a reasonable amount of sleep, so it wasn't too bad. Getting a brew on now. So, get a cup of tea. It's Saturday the 16th of September, and it's what time is it? 6:30, coming up to 6:30. So I'll sign off in a minute, and then I'll bring you back later and start packing up and stuff. Bye for now. That's nice. Sunrise. Sun's just coming up over the those far woodland trees in the background, over the back there. You can't see them in a minute because I'm inside the tent, but I'll give you a look in a minute. But it's starting to hit the side of the tent. It's quite nice. I don't think it's going to dry it off before I pack it away, so I'll pack a wet tent, get it dried when I get home. Yeah, quite pleasant anyway. Well, we're nearly there, nearly packed up. Just got to get the tent down and be on our way. It's not a bad morning actually, compared to what we had in the night and yesterday. It's quite good. Gonna have a little look around. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Right, let's get the tent down then. Yep, that's it then. All packed up. No trace as usual. Just checking for pegs. Yep, all done. Let's get going. Bye bye cows. Thanks for keeping me awake. Right, on the walk out now. Thanks for watching, guys, and please like and comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.